Here's one from Brett. It said, you say you don't like your feet. Why? And it says, show why. What's wrong with your feet?
Do you want me to show you for real?
Well, all right, let's see. What's wrong with your feet?
Okay, seriously, my feet are really bad.
Hollywood is known for glamour, expensive fashion, and flawless stars. But behind the cameras, some actors became infamous for terrible hygiene, unbearable smells, and habits that left co-stars desperate to keep their distance. From stars who refused to shower for months, to actors whose breath became a nightmare during kissing scenes, these stories spread through movie sets for years. One famous actor even carried around a bizarre beauty treatment that shocked everyone who saw it. From classic Hollywood legends to modern celebrities, these behind-the-scenes stories reveal a side of fame most audiences never imagined. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf became known for extreme method acting, especially during filming for Fury. LaBeouf reportedly refused to shower for months because he believed real World War II soldiers would not have had access to proper hygiene during combat. His dedication quickly became difficult for everyone working nearby. The actors inside the cramped tank scenes reportedly struggled the most. The actors Brad Pitt and Jon Bernthal, together with other performers, received care packages that contained soap, deodorant, and body wipes. LaBeouf reportedly ignored all of it because he felt cleaning himself would ruin the realism of his performance. The situation became so uncomfortable that some cast members rotated scenes to avoid spending too much time inside the tank with him. Stories claimed his costume and fingernails were packed with real dirt throughout filming. LaBeouf also avoided personal hygiene during the filming of Elastic Heart with young dancer Maddie Ziegler. She later joked that she learned to breathe through her mouth during rehearsals. His intense acting style became famous, but so did the smell that came with it. If you thought that situation was rough, the next story made co-stars dread every close-up scene. Clark Gable. Clark Gable became one of the most famous leading men in Hollywood history, but behind his legendary smile was a serious dental problem that few fans knew about. Before reaching stardom, years of smoking, poor nutrition, and limited dental care badly damaged his gums and teeth. By the time he appeared in Gone with the Wind, most of his natural teeth had already been removed. Gable wore replacement teeth made from older materials like rubber and porcelain. According to stories from movie sets, those materials absorbed smells over time, creating severe bad breath that became difficult for co-stars during romantic scenes. The problem reportedly became especially noticeable during long filming days under hot studio lights. Vivien Leigh expressed her dissatisfaction with the kissing scenes that she performed with Gable because she encountered difficulties during her romantic scenes in the movie. The crew members attempted to resolve the issue by distributing peppermint oil throughout the set while they managed to change work schedules with precise timing. Director Victor Fleming chose to shoot kissing scenes during the early morning hours because Gable's breath showed its least severe state at that time. The audience members failed to detect any behind-the-scenes issues that affected the actual performance. Gable's charm and confidence, together with his screen presence, created an illusion that completely concealed his actual discomfort. The stories developed into one of the most peculiar and unforgettable Hollywood gossip stories from the classic film era. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt may look polished on screen, but behind the scenes, his hygiene habits became a famous topic in Hollywood. Pitt reportedly stopped using normal deodorant because he believed chemical products were harmful to the body. Instead, he used homemade mixtures like apple cider vinegar, lemon water, baking soda, and even wet wipes instead of regular showers. The actor established his uncommon grooming pattern because he thought contemporary items harmed skin health and accelerated the aging process. Pitt created a hair care system that resembled a kitchen recipe because he used beer as a hair conditioner and clay as a shampoo. The people who worked with him found it difficult to handle his strong aroma, which he thought was better for his health. Angelina Jolie initially accepted the daily schedule, but later found it challenging because of the vinegar odor, which became unbearable during her time of pregnancy. The children of Pitt used to joke about their father by calling him Stinky Daddy, while they would spray perfume around him to make him laugh. Pitt found it amusing, so he kept performing his usual routines. Pitt maintained his dedication to natural living for multiple years, despite receiving negative feedback from others. The unusual personal hygiene routine he established became one of the main demonstrations showing how certain celebrities choose to maintain their personal health through specific health practices while avoiding standard cleaning methods. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock became known for one of Hollywood's strangest beauty tricks. Instead of expensive luxury creams, Bullock reportedly used Preparation H hemorrhoid cream under her eyes to reduce puffiness before filming and red carpet appearances. The trick shocked many people because the product was never designed for facial care. She first learned about it while working on Miss Congeniality when a makeup artist applied it under her eyes. Bullock initially believed the product to be an expensive beauty cream until its actual identity was disclosed. The anti-inflammatory components produced excellent results for reducing eye swelling and eliminating eye bags, which resulted in the trick becoming popular among famous people. Her team at the 2010 Oscars experienced a panic because they lost the cream, which they needed for the event. The assistants searched several different stores to find replacement tubes before the event started, according to stories. Makeup artists used fake labels to hide the product because they wanted to prevent backstage visitors from seeing their actual reactions. Bullock found the situation funny because she laughed at everything, which made her laugh at Hollywood viewers who used their pharmacy aisle beauty trick. The strange skincare secret continues to exist as her personal association even after many years. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe became one of the biggest beauty icons in history, but behind the glamorous image, people close to her described very different habits. Monroe reportedly avoided deodorant because she believed antiperspirants were unhealthy and dangerous for women. As a result, co-stars often struggled during close scenes with her. Her personal struggles made things worse over time. Monroe dealt with anxiety, insomnia, and substance problems, which sometimes caused her to neglect simple daily care. Crew members reportedly found her wearing the same clothing for days while filming major movies. During Some Like It Hot, Tony Curtis famously compared kissing Monroe to kissing Hitler, a comment tied to her hygiene problems rather than her acting. Directors and makeup artists quietly tried managing the issue with fans, perfume, and scented powders around the set. Even with the problems behind the scenes, Monroe's beauty and screen presence remained unforgettable. Audiences never saw the difficult reality that many cast members quietly dealt with while working beside one of Hollywood's most famous stars, Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe became famous for taking method acting to extreme levels. While preparing for movies, Crowe often stopped caring about regular hygiene because he believed his characters would have lived rough lives without modern comforts. During Gladiator, he reportedly avoided proper bathing for long periods to feel more like an ancient Roman warrior. The cast members and their crew members expressed their dissatisfaction through silent protests about the intense odor present on the film set. People who worked near him during filming reported that his costumes became unwearable because dust and sweat accumulated on them to dangerous levels. Joaquin Phoenix preferred to use his own transportation, whereas director Ridley Scott attempted to speak about the matter with Crowe through controlled conversations. His behavioral pattern remained consistent across his two upcoming films, Cinderella Man and Noah. Crowe maintained that his characters would emit body odors that matched their actual level of cleanliness. The actors who participated in the project held their breath during the shooting process because they wanted to reduce their on-screen visibility. Crowe displayed complete confidence in his ability to handle all the customer complaints that were directed toward him. He believed that the performance discomfort resulted in better authentic performance from him. Some people appreciated the dedication he showed, while other people believed he created too much realistic content, which nobody required to see on the set. Britney Spears. Britney Spears spent years as one of the world's biggest pop stars, but stories from behind the scenes often painted a very different picture. Former bodyguard Fernando Flores claimed Spears sometimes skipped showers, ignored deodorant, and avoided brushing her teeth regularly. He described a strong mix of cigarette smoke and body odor around her during difficult periods in her life. One moment that stayed in public memory happened in 2004, when paparazzi photographed Spears walking barefoot through a gas station bathroom in Los Angeles. The images shocked many fans because she appeared completely unconcerned about hygiene or cleanliness. The incident quickly became one of the most talked about celebrity photos of that era. During her Las Vegas residency years later, reports claimed staff created quiet systems to manage the situation backstage. Backup dancers and crew members allegedly adjusted positions during performances, while her glam team relied heavily on dry shampoo and quick costume changes between numbers. Despite the stories, Spears' team denied many of the claims. Fans also defended her by pointing to the intense pressure she faced during years of non-stop fame and personal struggles. Even so, the rumors became one of Hollywood's most famous celebrity hygiene stories. Megan Fox. Megan Fox shocked many people after openly admitting she often forgot to flush toilets. The actress treated the issue casually, joking about it in interviews, while others around her reportedly became frustrated by the habit. Her former husband, Brian Austin Green, supposedly tried several ways to fix the problem inside their home. According to stories, Green installed automatic flushing systems throughout the house, hoping the technology would solve things without arguments. Fox reportedly disabled them because the sudden noise startled her. Bathroom reminders were later placed around the house, but the situation still continued. The habit allegedly followed her onto movie sets as well. The crew members checked her trailer bathroom because they needed to maintain safety during her bathroom breaks. The workers who cleaned the area considered it to be their most challenging task in Hollywood. Fox appeared to experience no reaction to the negative feedback. She treated the behavior like an odd personality quirk rather than a serious issue. The fans admired her confidence and honesty, yet her casual discussion about a secret matter left people shocked because most celebrities work hard to conceal such things. Viggo Mortensen. Viggo Mortensen completely disappeared into the role of Aragorn while filming The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and the rest of the trilogy. Unlike many actors who relied on makeup teams to create a rough appearance, Mortensen reportedly chose to live almost exactly like the wandering ranger he played on screen. He spent long periods outdoors, repeatedly wore the same costumes, and allowed sweat, mud, and dirt to build naturally over time instead of washing everything away after filming ended each day. As production continued, the costume and makeup departments reportedly realized fake dirt was becoming pointless because Mortensen already looked like he had crossed Middle-earth for months. The realistic grim fit Aragorn perfectly on camera, but cast members quietly struggled during close scenes, especially during long sword training sessions and group battle rehearsals. The heavy costumes, outdoor filming conditions, and lack of regular washing reportedly created a powerful smell around the actor. The cast members discovered that Sean Bean kept air fresheners in his vicinity during their filming sessions, while the other actors learned to position themselves upwind whenever they could. The makeup department reached a point where they ceased their attempts to restore Mortensen's appearance because his natural, weathered look surpassed their abilities to create artificial looks. The actors who collaborated with Mortensen on subsequent films, which were released in later years, described him as a completely different person. He smelled clean, and he drank tea while he observed regular hygiene practices. The former cast members of the movie probably remembered their time with Mortensen because he used to make jokes that Aragorn remained in Middle-earth. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson became a huge star through the Twilight series, but behind the scenes, his hygiene habits reportedly shocked cast members. Pattinson admitted he rarely washed his hair because he liked the messy texture it created naturally. Instead of styling products, he relied on oil buildup to achieve Edward Cullen's famous vampire hairstyle. Crew members joked they could tell how many days into filming they were based on how wild his hair looked. Pattinson also reportedly wore the same clothes for long stretches because he believed it helped him stay connected to the vampire character. The wardrobe department secretly swapped out his outfits while he slept, just so they could finally wash them. Even Kristen Stewart, who had her own relaxed approach to hygiene, reportedly thought Pattinson sometimes went too far. Makeup artists worked overtime using dry shampoo and fabric sprays before scenes started each morning. Years later, Pattinson laughed about the entire situation during interviews. He admitted the habits became excessive and called the experience disgusting in hindsight. Still, the stories became part of the strange behind-the-scenes history surrounding one of the biggest movie franchises of the 2000s. That messy movie transformation was already strange, but the next story sparked a massive internet debate overnight. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal surprised fans after openly saying daily showers were unnecessary. During an interview, he explained that the body naturally cleans itself, and that washing too often removes healthy oils and bacteria. While he stayed serious about brushing his teeth, he admitted he did not believe in constant bathing. The comments quickly spread online because many people found the idea strange, coming from a major Hollywood actor. Gyllenhaal claimed his skin improved after cutting back on showers and said the body worked better without too much soap and scrubbing. During Spider-Man: Far From Home, co-stars reportedly noticed his unusual habits during action scenes and long filming days. Crew members quietly rotated costumes more often because sweat buildup became difficult inside the heavy superhero outfits. The interview also caused fans to revisit old stories about his relationships, especially with Taylor Swift. Online jokes spread about whether some lyrics from All Too Well secretly referenced more than heartbreak. Even though many laughed about it, Gyllenhaal stayed calm and defended his belief that modern society showers far more than necessary. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart built a reputation for rejecting traditional Hollywood beauty standards. Stewart reportedly disliked frequent shampooing and often let her hair become oily because she preferred a rough, natural appearance instead of a polished celebrity look. She believed the messy style felt more honest and comfortable. Her relaxed attitude also extended to clothing. Stewart reportedly wore the same outfits repeatedly, believing reused clothes gained personality over time. During press tours and interviews, assistants often packed emergency dry shampoo and wipes, though Stewart frequently ignored them. Stevie Nicks had a major impact on her fashion choices, which she developed into her signature style that people began to recognize after her success in the Twilight films. Stewart openly pushed back against Hollywood's pressure to appear perfect every second. For her, looking overly clean and carefully styled felt fake. While some fans admired the rebellious attitude, others thought the habits went too far. Stewart showed no reaction to the attacks that people directed at her. The way she wanted to live her life remained unchanged, even though people who knew her wished she would spend more time using soap and shampoo. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper may shower constantly, but reports about his refusal to use deodorant still surprised many people. Cooper reportedly bathes multiple times a day, especially after workouts, yet believes deodorants and antiperspirants interfere with the body's natural detox process. Because of that belief, he lets his body sweat naturally between showers. Co-stars reportedly noticed the smell during long filming days, especially under studio lights and heavy costumes. Cooper stayed committed to the routine even after jokes from friends and cast members. During work with Jennifer Lawrence, she reportedly gifted him a crystal deodorizing stone as a joke. Cooper actually tested it, but later stopped because he believed it still disrupted his body's balance. While promoting A Star Is Born, Lady Gaga supposedly mastered standing slightly upwind during appearances beside him. Despite the criticism, Cooper continued defending the lifestyle. Assistants reportedly filled his trailers with fans and air fresheners, though he either ignored the hints or never realized why they were there in the first place. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis became one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples after discussing their family hygiene habits publicly. The pair admitted they do not believe in bathing every day and only wash their children when visible dirt appears. Their comments immediately caused massive reactions online. Kutcher explained that he mainly washes only certain areas of his body daily while leaving the rest alone. Kunis shared that she grew up without consistent hot water during childhood, which shaped her views about bathing. Together, they believed modern society showers more than necessary. The couple also admitted their children, Wyatt and Dimitri, do not follow strict bath schedules. Their comments sparked debates across parenting communities. with doctors and experts publicly warning that waiting for visible dirt should not be the standard for hygiene. Kutcher and Kunis maintained their relaxed attitude toward the backlash. They treated the entire situation casually and defended their choices during interviews. While some people appreciated their honesty, others could not imagine living inside a mansion where showering depended mostly on whether someone looked dirty enough. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts reportedly avoids frequent showers because she believes it helps conserve water and protects the environment. Roberts has admitted she sometimes goes several days without fully bathing, choosing quick rinses and natural oils instead of long daily cleaning routines. She believes natural body oils are healthier than constant soap and shampoo. Her hair follows the same routine. Roberts reportedly avoids washing it often because she feels natural oils keep it healthier and stronger. She even admitted she enjoys the earthy smell of unwashed hair, though many stylists and crew members reportedly disagreed with that opinion during film productions. While filming Eat, Pray, Love, some crew members first assumed Roberts was staying unwashed to fit the spiritual lifestyle shown in the movie. Later, they reportedly realized it was simply her normal routine, both on and off set. Despite the stories, Roberts stayed confident in her lifestyle choices. She viewed the habits as part of living naturally rather than something embarrassing. While critics mocked the routine, Roberts continued promoting a simple and environmentally conscious way of living, even if people nearby sometimes struggled with the results. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey proudly claims he has not worn deodorant in more than 20 years. The actor believes his natural scent is part of his personality and says he does not want to hide it with chemicals or fragrances. Unlike some celebrities who quietly avoid hygiene products, McConaughey openly talks about it without embarrassment. The actors who performed together in scenes found it challenging to work with their co-stars because the hot weather conditions produced a strong body odor. According to reports from the filming of Fool's Gold, Kate Hudson brought multiple natural deodorants to the production site because she wanted McConaughey to try them out. After conducting a thorough evaluation of all available products, he decided to turn down every product that he had examined. McConaughey explained that he needed to use scent protection products because these products would create an artificial barrier between himself and his authentic self. Kate Hudson made a playful remark about her filming habit, which involved chewing mint gum throughout their scenes to reduce the odor that existed between them. McConaughey maintained his existing daily patterns despite facing multiple years of public mocking and frustration from others. The audience found the story to be both funny and impossible to believe, while the actor stayed true to his natural way of living as his co-workers searched for better breathing spaces. Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz reportedly stopped using deodorant many years ago because she believed antiperspirants trapped dangerous chemicals inside the body. Diaz openly shared that she thought sweating was natural and healthy, while deodorants blocked the body from working properly. Her comments immediately became one of Hollywood's most talked-about hygiene stories because fans were shocked that such a major celebrity completely rejected basic products most people use daily. The stories became even stranger after reports claimed Diaz sometimes wore outfits for several days before throwing them away rather than washing them. According to crew members, the strong smell became noticeable under studio lights, especially during long filming days where actors wore the same costumes for hours. Stylists reportedly struggled to manage sweat stains and keep costumes fresh during productions. During the filming of Charlie's Angels, stories claimed Drew Barrymore and Lucy Liu jokingly tried to convince Diaz to use natural deodorants instead. Diaz reportedly refused every suggestion because she believed her body had already balanced itself naturally without products. The wardrobe department later introduced stricter clothing rules after learning Diaz sometimes reused undergarments between scenes. Even with years of criticism and jokes, Diaz never seemed embarrassed. She continued defending her natural lifestyle and appeared completely comfortable ignoring Hollywood's normal beauty expectations. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston became famous not only for her acting career, but also for her serious coffee obsession. According to stories from movie sets, Aniston reportedly drank several cups of coffee every single day, sometimes carrying large Starbucks drinks around from morning until evening. While fans found the habit relatable, some co-stars quietly struggled with the strong coffee smell during close scenes and kissing moments. Actors working beside her supposedly learned to prepare ahead of time. During filming for The Switch, Jason Bateman reportedly paused during a kissing scene and jokingly handed her a mint in front of the crew. The moment became a running joke on set because everyone already knew about Aniston's non-stop coffee drinking. The pair worked together again in Horrible Bosses after Bateman showed up for filming with breath strips in his pocket. Aniston laughed about the situation and joked that her scenes should probably be sponsored by Starbucks because of how much caffeine she consumed daily. The co-stars described the situation as humorous, while they found it difficult to endure Jason Bateman's behavior. Aniston's coffee breath developed into another unusual backstory, which Hollywood fans associate with their favorite actress, Joan Fontaine. Joan Fontaine reportedly viewed bathing and beauty routines as part of Hollywood's control over actors. Fontaine believed old movie studios demanded unrealistic perfection from actresses, controlling everything from hairstyles to personal appearance. To push back against that system, she reportedly stopped caring about regular bathing and avoided many beauty products completely, treating it like a personal protest against the industry. Her rebellious attitude quickly became a problem during productions. While filming Rebecca, director Alfred Hitchcock reportedly struggled to deal with the strong smell surrounding Fontaine during indoor scenes. Crew members quietly tried managing the situation without embarrassing the actress directly. Stories claimed workers opened windows constantly and sprayed large amounts of perfume around the set to hide the odor. Laurence Olivier reportedly stayed polite during filming, but secretly held his breath during romantic scenes together. Costume teams also refreshed and replaced outfits behind Fontaine's back to reduce the smell during long shooting days. Even after years of gossip about the situation, Fontaine never backed down from her beliefs. She saw Hollywood beauty standards as fake and controlling. While people around her reportedly struggled during productions, Fontaine remained proud that she refused to completely follow the rules forced on actresses during Hollywood's golden age. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise shocked people after reports spread about his obsession with an unusual beauty treatment involving bird droppings. The treatment, sometimes called a geisha facial, uses processed nightingale waste spread across the skin. Cruise reportedly became deeply interested in the procedure because it promised younger-looking skin and smoother texture. The facial treatment attained fame through wealthy celebrities who believed the enzymes would successfully remove dead skin cells from their skin. Cruise spent more than $1,000 on various treatments, which he stored in special cooling containers to preserve their effectiveness. People found the concept to be unsettling because they understood how Cruise worked to maintain his spotless public persona. The treatment became more unusual through reports which explained how Cruise maintained his composure while technicians applied the material to his body for extended time periods. Critics argued the same results could probably be achieved with normal skincare products without involving bird waste at all. Fans observed that Cruise maintained a youthful appearance that exceeded expectations for his actual age. The unusual beauty routine created one of the strangest celebrity skincare practices, which was connected to a Hollywood actor. Things get even dirtier from here, because this next actor refused to let go of his character off camera too. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp shocked many people on movie sets because of how seriously he took his pirate image. While filming the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Depp believed a real pirate would not care about showers, clean clothes, or brushing teeth. He stopped washing his hair regularly and wore costumes that carried dirt and sweat for weeks. The strong smell became impossible for some cast members to ignore. Orlando Bloom faced difficulty during sword-fighting scenes because he needed to remain near Johnny Depp for extended time periods. The crew used air fresheners to create a better environment for the actor who needed scent-free space during his breaks. The costume team reached their limit when they stopped washing Captain Jack Sparrow's coat, because the character required his costume to look dirty. The production team faced difficulties because the wardrobe trailers developed strong odor problems throughout the entire filming period. Angelina Jolie observed Johnny Depp's personal cleanliness practices during the production of The Tourist because she worked on the film. She brought breath strips and mints to help him during their shared scenes as a way to show him respect. The production team observed that nothing could change his everyday activities, which he practiced on the set. The situation became more unusual because Johnny Depp refused to stop living his character, which he played on camera. The actor used his dirty appearance to maintain his character connection, which caused discomfort for everyone around him because of the resulting odor. Hollywood may look perfect on camera, but these stories prove that fame does not always come with good hygiene. From strange beauty routines to actors who pushed method acting too far, some celebrities became unforgettable for reasons their co-stars probably wish they could forget. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the next video showing on your screen right now, because the stories there are even crazier.